Hello everyone. In my last video, I have showed you the backend process of sign up page, and in this video, I'm going to show you the backend part of the login page and how to handle session variable inside your website. So, if we start this video, I request you to watch previous video. I mean the backend process of the sign up page and get back to this video, and I'll put the link in the description here. Okay, now let's get started. So now you can see we already created index.php, header.php, signup.php, and I think you are familiar with these things. If you watched my last video, and if we go back to header, now you can see the form of the login part. Now you can see username, manager name, and password, and the login button. If we go back to the browser, now you can see we can add the arrow name here and the password here. And we can click on this login button. So what I'm going to do here, now I'm going to create a new file and save it inside backend, and I name it as login db.php for backend part of the login page. And if we go back to the header.php, I'm going to add the action equal double quotes and login db.php. Actually, this is inside the backend folder. Therefore, I'm going to copy this one and paste it in here and forward slash, and I need to remove this backward slash and method plus post. Okay, now we have a login form, and it has two input fields. First one is for username and second one is for password. And we have a login button. Now we need to check if we click this login button, if we click, so you know how to do it. So we need PHP tag. Inside the PHP, we need if we set parentheses, and we need to add $sign underscore post because it's a post method, square bracket, single quotes, and we need to add this login dash submit name. That's how backend identify this login button uniquely. So okay, After that, we need two variables, just like sign up page. If we go to sign up DB, so we need two variables. First one is AVG name, arranger name. I type it as AVG name, which is so this in here we don't have a name attribute. We definitely need to add a name here. I'm going to type it in AVG name with this one and type AVGPWT. And we need to do just like this. PWD and make sure to include the database connection. I'm going to copy this one at inside this PHP tag. And actually, we need several validation here. First one is we need to check empty fields. So I'm going to copy this. And I leave two empty functions and others are removed. And this LG name and this LG inside the header function. Now our login page actually is inside the index.php. So we go to index. So therefore we can put index.php here and error equal empty field, and we have a stick function. And after checking empty field, we just need to check username exists and password comparison. So I'm going to type S, and as a second validation, we need SQL query to check pass username. So if we go back to this, I'm going to copy these three lines, select not all. In here, if we go back to localhost slash php my admin, username, it's a uname. So select uname. Otherwise, if we leave it as this, it's going to be a huge performance issue. That's why we need to use username. But this time it's page name. We need MySQL like query to make a connection, uh, database connection, and this SQL query. And we have MySQL line rows for check the result. So if it is greater than zero, that means we have valid username. So I have if condition here. I'm going to copy this one. If this is greater than zero, that means it's not an error. So we need to check if it's a less than zero because we need to check error first. Then if we don't have this username, that means we can change the say use wrong username, wrong username, and definitely this should be index.php. Okay. Now, as a second part, we need to check the password. So therefore, we need another variable to check that password because it's already hashed. I'm going to dollar, let's type it as a PWD verified equal inside in PHP we have password dash verify function. Actually, before doing this part, I need to copy these three lines because we need to fetch password first. Otherwise, we don't have a value to compare compare with this avg So this time I need pwd pwd, or we can do same thing in here also. Actually, we don't need to do the same thing two times. So I'm going to cut this one, and in here we can add uname, comma, pwd. After that, we can check if it is greater than or less than zero. Now it's if it is less than zero, it means error. If it is not less than zero, that means we have a user for that username inside our table. So we can fetch the password. I need a variable for that. I'm going to type it as $sign row equals. This is how we fetch data from the table in PHP with MySQL database. We need MySQL live underscore fetch underscore async. MySQL I underscore fetch underscore. So inside this parenthesis, we need this result. and semicolon. Now we need another variable to compare to comparison a password. So I need $pwd verify equal in PHP. We have password underscore verify function, password underscore verify parentheses. Inside this parentheses, we need two parameters. First one is our entered password, which is this avgpwd, and second one is our record inside our table, so which is row. In here we need square brackets and single quotes. Inside the single quotes we need our column name. For column name is pwd. So I'm going to pwd and semicolon. Okay. So this is actually Boolean value, return true or false. So if this is false, that means password is not matched. So we need if condition, if the parentheses, and inside the parentheses we need this variable, and if it is equal to false, that means we add a function pass wrong password. We can type password else, that means true. Then this is the final part. Now we check username and the password. So if everything fine, then we can start session handling. So inside else, we can type session underscore start. Actually, after checking password and username, and if it is all good or true, then we need to start a session, and we need to start session in entire website. So therefore, I'm going to copy this session underscore start and going to header.php, because this header.php is inside our every web page. So in the top of this header.php, I'm going to type PHP and paste session start. I'm going to save this. And after session start, we need session variables of this entered user. So how we can do it? So we can type dollar underscore session square bracket single quotes, and we can name it as so we can add username here. So username, this can be any name, but we need to add our table username here, uname. So I'm going to copy this one, type uname. We don't use password because it's not a good thing. We don't need to show password to anyone. So we added a session variable and we start a session and we added a session variable. So that's the complete login system, but we have to do one thing. So we need to go to header.php and if we sign up, actually we don't need to see this login form and sign up. Actually, we need to show this logout icon. If we sign up, if we log in, actually we need to see only this logout button. Therefore, we are going to add a PHP tag. Inside the PHP tag, we need to check this user. So now we have added a username as a session variable. So now we need to check this username is available or not. So yeah, we need to if uh, condition and is set function. If parentheses inside the parentheses we need is set function and we need $underscore session oh, underscore session square bracket single quotes and we need to copy this line this username and copy it here. Now after that we can actually if this is return a true value that means we have a session. Therefore, we only need to show this logout form. Therefore, I'm going to copy, not copy, I'm going to cut this one and print in, if it, I'm going to type it in here because if this condition true, that means we need to show logout icon. So in PHP, we have echo single quotes inside the single quotes we echo logout button and the else that means we don't have a session echo report semicolon we need these lines and paste it in here. Okay, now I save this header.php and I'm going back to the browser and I'm going to refresh. I'm going to create a new one. Let's type test one email at gmail.com test one password 123 password 123. Okay, sign up success. Great. Now you can see our code. If I Okay, before that, inside the login DB, we need header function because actually we need to show login equals success. In here we type login equals success. Okay, I'm going to refresh. Now test one and password 123. Okay, login success. Now you can see on the logout button and you can't see the login form and sign up icon. So if we click logout, that means we need to show only sign up form, so login form and sign up button. So therefore, we need to create another file and I'm going to save it inside backend folder and I name it logout db.php and I'm going to take this one and paste it in here. Actually, this is logout db.php. After clicking this logout button, we need to destroy the session. So that's the mandatory thing. So how we do that? Let's PHP tag and add the database connection. Actually, we don't need database connection, and we need to copy this one and in here now it's logout dash submit. Okay, now we need to type three things. First one is session underscore start and second one session we need a session and onset. Yes, you can see onset. Now we can session destroy. After that, we need to redirect to index.php. At this time, we don't need any of this. Okay, I saved it and I saved header.php. And if we refresh and click logout, now we can see login form and sign up, but we cannot see logout button. So this is how you create complete sign up form, sign up system using PHP. So I think these two videos, part one and part two, will help you to get an idea about the login system using PHP. So yeah, it's it. Thank you guys. If you like this video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.